Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they'll be led out by the 3rd-round pick in 2021 out of Stanford, Davis Mills.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. 2nd and 3 now. Mills back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Ready. Looking to throw. Mills. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
They may not have been the first defense to hit the field today, but certainly they wasted no time making their presence felt. Couple sacks in just the first few plays here, and they'll add more to it if this offense doesn't start to figure out their protection.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 42 yards on that punt. And the Ravens more than happy to take over in enemy territory. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Trying down the middle with Henry. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Takes off right out of the read option. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
That's caught for the first. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens stretch their early lead to 9. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens go up 10-zip here in the first. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Caught by Freiermuth. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They're on. It's the rookie from Nebraska. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's Lamar. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Wilson on a slant. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Man in motion here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
No return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they limit the damage, just a few yards on that gain. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Justin Matabike making that stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2. Here's Mills. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Collects this at the 32. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the gun, Jackson finding Flowers. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding, offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still first down.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Searches from the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. Mills to the air now. Finds him over the middle. He's got to gain a 6 there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Throw secured by George Pickett. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Get some space around midfield. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On first down, they'll run. Works the sideline inside the 35. Down the sideline, past the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They've got a man in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's Mills to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half. And the Ravens going nickel, third down. Now Mills. That's complete to Wilson. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a first down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
Here we go, set.
Throwing here, Mills. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Short pass brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun on third down. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. The Steelers set to punt it. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. On first down, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long. And again, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Mills looking to throw. It's Pickens on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Mills back to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw, Mills. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. On now comes their punter. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 45 yards on the punt there. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. Free play here. Let's see what he does. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
First down.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now it's down to not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Evans now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense headed out. And this game might be... Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pickens, the motion man right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Wilson's got it. Along the right sideline, there's space. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Ravens trotting out their offense. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Completed to Flowers. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. All set up now for first and 10. Lamar off the play fake. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
It's Henry on the counter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. 40. At the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds. Baltimore running its offense out now. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. On first and 10, it's Henry. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. Lamar out of the pistol. Buying some time left. He's running with it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They run it with King Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down. Ravens calling on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This one from an even 40 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his third field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers and receiver Roman Wilson making their way back out. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. and he's brought down for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Setting up the screen. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They give right side to Henry. And he goes out a little short of the 40. He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Running once more with Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. Only 1 quarter remains in our fun. They've got 1st down from the 31. They go play fake with Jackson. He sends this one to the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone. And now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. Punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2. Jackson's throwing for it. And the pass is the right call on the 2-point try, but we've got laundry on the field, so let's listen.
Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Man in motion, headed right. It's a jet sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down throw for Jackson. They did it! He made the interception! And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they've made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this...
They connect on the deep shot. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers bring it back to even. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And as we can see here, the Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Play action now with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. This will be from 52 yards. Got all of it, and this is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steelers and Davis Smith. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go!
Here's Mills. This is reeled in by Wilson. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Here's Mills to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he is to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession. They've got 1st down from the 31. Completed here to Johnston. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. He's got Andrews. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And the Steelers going nickel. 3rd down. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the 1st as they touch him down.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for air.
And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Tucker on for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing now. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now it's 2nd down. To throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.